Very cool, very cool. So you've been on Animal Planet. How many seasons is this going on for you guys?
I believe we've been on them for almost 4 years now.
Wow, that's freaking awesome. Jimmy Riffle of the Gator Boys going to be at the Home Garden Show at the Sundome. How do you even get involved in something like this? Because, Yakima, yes, we have quite a few snakes around here, but I've never heard anybody's like, we have an issue with. We need to get these guys out here, and by God, you came. How did you even get involved in coming to the Home and Garden Show in Yakima?
To go back, how you get into the alligator business, I started volunteering at a small zoo called the Native Village in Hollywood, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And, at first I didn't go in there just planning to work with these big animals.
Yeah.
I went in to work with small alligators, clean up the place, and, eventually it escalated into what it was. I started handling alligators, big alligators, 13, 14 feet.
Oh, my God.
Started handling venomous snakes.
Uh-huh.
Then I got to handle tigers and lions and bears, and it just turned into a passion, and it was something that I started enjoying, and I quit playing Little League Baseball because I was working with animals, and it just became, a lifestyle.
You kept the bat, though, right?
No, I got rid of that.
Okay. That's interesting because, on the show, of course, Animal Planet's Gator Boys, you go after alligators and other reptiles, but yet you just said you wrestle tigers and...
No wrestle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hands-on with
Okay.
exotic animals.
All right.
The only thing we wrestle is the alligators.
Okay.
But on the show Gator Boys, we run an alligator rescue program.
Okay.
We're trappers in South Florida, and we don't harvest the alligators.
All right. That's cool.
We donate them to other zoos and sanctuaries where we can they can live out the rest of their life with no fear. Because they have a law down in Florida where if a gator's over 4 feet in length and he's fed by people, they can't be released back in the wild. They have to be terminated or kept in captivity. And that's where we come in. We keep them in captivity. That's
very cool. And you said you worked at a zoo, and your partner's name on the show is?
Paul.
Paul. And you guys just met at a zoo and got started with that, or did you actually go forward towards Animal Planet, or did scouting? How did that all get into?
Paul and I, we've been friends for many years. We met through the Native Village. We're catching alligators. I kind of showed him a little bit on alligator wrestling, and at first we didn't have any ideas of a show, and then we decided that we had a couple of friends tell us to say, listen, what you guys do is pretty cool and unique. Why don't you try to put that where people can see it and enjoy it? So we started looking into it, and I think it was somewhat 8 years later, trying to get a show. A friend of ours got presented with a show, and it kind of was right place, right time, and Animal Planet liked what they saw, so we got to give it a shot, and it's been a success.
That's very, very cool. So here at the Home and Garden Show happening at the Sundome this weekend, starts tomorrow and goes all the way through Sunday. And we got a link up at our website, katsfm.com, for you to go and actually get tickets, but we'll also give away Parachute tickets here pretty quick. But when you're there, of course, family-friendly event. You got some stuff for the kids to do and show them how to properly, just educate them as well as let them be entertained by the different animals.
We do. It's very educational. It's educational but exciting at the same time. We show a lot of different type of species of turtles. We talk about, if you're in the situation around alligators, if you take trips to the states where alligators are, from, just how to be aware that they're there and how to react if you did see one up close. But you get to have an opportunity to pet and touch a baby alligator.
Cool.
If you haven't done that, it's a very unique thing, and it's something very interesting to see. So make sure you come out and check us out.
How many animals do you travel with?
We have 3 big ones, 3 big alligators.
Okay.
3 small alligators and some turtles.
Okay.
So the trailer's pretty full, and with the wintertime, it's a little more difficult. We have to keep the trailer heated and. Driving through where Florida boys aren't used to 20-degree weather.
Welcome to the desert, my friend. I was watching one of the videos on YouTube about you and Paul getting the alligator out of the swimming pool. Now, I don't know if I'm just dumb, which is very possibly the case. They don't have gills. Do they just hold their breath a hell of a long time?
Yeah, alligators can actually hold their breath. Studies show that they can hold it up to almost 4 hours. on one single breath.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive.
Okay, so
Paul can actually hold his breath for almost 4 minutes. So that's why he goes in the water, and he's a triathlete, so he's a little more in shape than I am, so I think I got 5 seconds underwater. But
it's definitely a team effort, man. That's very cool. Thank you so much for coming to Yakima. Thank you for gracing the KATS Studios. We have Jimmy Riffle of the Gator Boys going to be at the Home and Garden Show this weekend. Family-friendly event. They're going to have all sorts of different animals, reptiles, alligators you can see, and a little one you can pet. So don't worry, we're not going to... Yeah, we're not even going to think about that. It's going to be a lot of fun, and thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you. We also have other people from the show with us.
Oh, really?
We have Scott from Gator Boys. We have my brother Andy from Gator Boys.
Cool.
And then also my girlfriend Sarah from the show is out here also.
Are you Sarah by chance? No, okay. She's like, don't look at me. I'm worse than an alligator. You don't want to get me into a death roll. So, Jimmy Riffle, the Gator Boys, thank you so much for coming out. Have a lot of fun this weekend. Enjoy the desert. And
sounds good. Thanks for having me.
All right. It is 94.5 KATS, Yakima Valley's rock station. Thanks. Good morning.